A Saskatoon man on trial in the death of his girlfriend was back on the stand today at Court of King's Bench. The testimony focusing on what happened prior to the killing and questions raised following the testimony of a forensic psychiatrist. Keenan Sorokon has more.
The term malingering, when someone tries to fake a mental disorder to avoid criminal responsibility, became a central theme as Thomas Hamp was called back to the stand in his second-degree murder trial at Court of King's Bench. The Crown spent much of the day exploring a series of so-called red flags surrounding Hamp's behavior the night he fatally stabbed his girlfriend, Emily Sanch, and the weed Hamp was smoking in the weeks and months leading up to the attack. Forensic psychiatrist Dr. Shabaram Loransby was asked if Hamp was triggered by a diary Sanch wrote the night before the attack, which said mental health warrant needs to be forced to get help. Loransby said he didn't see it as abandoning Hamp, but it's possible Hamp perceived it that way. The Crown also wondered if Hamp made up a story about an intruder breaking in and attacking Sanch and himself, and that Hamp stabbed himself to support the narrative. Loransby said it's possible. Hamp wrote a letter from jail saying he believed his paranoia and psychosis were caused by the weed he was smoking. The Crown suggests Hamp was in a drug-induced psychosis when he stabbed Sanch. Loransby spent much of Monday speaking about the dangers of cannabis and its escalating potency in recent decades. He says misuse of cannabis can bring out symptoms in young people with pre-existing mental health disorders. On Monday, Loransby said Hamp was severely psychotic when he stabbed Sanch. Obsessive-compulsive disorder, schizophrenia spectrum disorder, and cannabis use disorder were all relevant, but on Tuesday he said there's no way of knowing it was a result of cannabis. Hamp has admitted to fatally stabbing Sanch. His lawyer is arguing he isn't criminally responsible. The court will hear closing arguments from the Crown and defense when the trial resumes on Wednesday. Keenan Sorokon, CTV News, Saskatoon.